Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the most beautiful and emotional moments in our favorite celebrities' lives. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on the most touching updates, especially when it comes to Wang and Shen Yue, because trust me, today's story will melt your heart. So, picture this. A quiet, sunlit room in San Francisco. Warm wooden floors, soft lullabies playing in the background, and in the center of it all, a woman with tears streaming down her face, tears not of sadness, but of pure, overwhelming joy. That woman is Wang's mother. And in her arms, wrapped in a soft cream-colored blanket, is her first grandchild. The child of Dylan and Shen Yue. Yup. It actually happened. For fans who followed Dylan and Shen Yue from their very first spark on Meteor Garden, this moment feels like a full-circle miracle. Back then, we were shipping them so hard, secretly hoping that on-screen magic would turn into off-screen love. And now? We're witnessing something far beyond even our most romantic dreams, a family, bonded not just by fame or drama, but by the most human thing of all, unconditional love. But what really makes this moment so deeply emotional is the presence of Dylan's mother. Let's be real, Asian mothers are not always the most expressive when it comes to feelings. There's this quiet strength, a love that shows up through actions more than words. But in this case, Dylan's mom couldn't hold it in. The second she held her grandchild, her hands trembling slightly as she gently rocked the baby back and forth, the tears just started flowing. And guys, if you've ever seen a strong parent cry from happiness, you know how that feels. Witnesses who were present say she whispered blessings in Mandarin, softly, lovingly, asking for the child to have a peaceful life, to be protected from the chaos of the world, to always be surrounded by warmth and safety. And while her words were low, her voice broke with emotion. It wasn't a dramatic TV moment. It was real. Quiet. Raw. Honest. And Dylan? Oh my God. You could see him fighting back his own tears. The same Wang who used to ride around in leather jackets on motorbikes, flashing that heart thief grin, he was now standing beside his mom, arm gently wrapped around Shen Yue, both of them watching the matriarch of their family welcome the next generation. Now, if you followed Dylan's journey, you know his relationship with his mom has always been really strong. He's talked about her influence in several interviews, always with a sense of grounded gratitude. She raised him with discipline but also encouraged his dreams, even when those dreams seemed impossibly far-fetched. When he first started modeling, she was the one who told him to believe in himself. And when he made it big with Meteor Garden, she was cheering the loudest from behind the scenes. So for her, holding this baby, Dylan's baby, was more than just a family moment. It was the culmination of everything she had poured into her son's life. And when you look at it that way, of course she cried. Of course she blessed that child with everything in her being. And Shen Yue? She looked like an angel. Tired, sure, because let's not forget, postpartum recovery is no joke, but glowing. You could tell she was still adjusting to motherhood, but she leaned into Dylan's side like she'd found her safest place in the world. She watched her mother-in-law cradle the baby with this calm, contented smile, like everything was finally just right. What makes this whole scene even more touching is the fact that Dylan and Shen Yue have kept everything so private. Unlike some celebrities who make announcements and schedule magazine shoots, these two took a completely different path. No press conference, no paparazzi parade. Just a quiet move to San Francisco. Just family. Just love. So how did we even find out about this? Well, a family friend posted a blurred-out photo on a private Instagram story. You couldn't see the baby's face, it was wrapped up tight, only a little hand peeking out, but what got everyone talking was the visible emotion on Dylan's mother's face. Even through the blur, you could see her crying, clutching the baby like she never wanted to let go. That single image went viral within hours. Fan pages picked it up. Hashtags like #Dylan first grandchild and #Shen Yue baby started trending instantly. And then came the flood of fan reactions. One comment said, "I'm crying and I don't even know them personally." Why does this feel so personal? Another wrote, Dylan's mom crying is making me sob. You can feel the love through that photo. And honestly? Same. It's a reminder that no matter how glamorous or famous someone becomes, these quiet human moments, birth, parenthood, the unconditional love of a grandparent, are what actually matter. I don't know about you, but seeing someone like Dylan Wang, who we once watched goof around behind the scenes of drama sets, now becoming a father, it just hits different. It makes you reflect on how fast time moves, how people grow, and how love can surprise you when you least expect it. I think a lot of people assumed if Dylan ever became a dad, he'd keep that edge, that cool guy persona. But seeing him now? Something lasting. Sources close to the couple say that Dylan's mom was involved in every step of Shen Yue's pregnancy. She flew in before the due date, cooked traditional confinement meals, made sure Shen Yue was warm and comfortable, and even helped with the midnight feedings. Shen Yue reportedly calls her mom now, not mother-in-law, just mom. And that says everything. Their family bond isn't just for show. It's real. It's built on respect and care and the kind of love that doesn't scream, but shows up consistently. So what's next for Dylan and Shen Yue's little family? Well, from what insiders say, they're planning to stay in San Francisco for at least another year. They want their baby to grow up in peace, away from the flashbulbs and constant media attention. They've reportedly rented a quiet home with a garden, somewhere they can take stroller walks and play with their child under open skies. And as for Dylan's mom? She's staying with them for the foreseeable future. She's already turned the guest room into what one fan hilariously described as a grandma fortress, stocked with baby books, knitted socks, herbal teas, and an ocean of love. Honestly? We love to see it. This is the kind of story that reminds us of what's truly important. Not the glitz, not the red carpets, not the drama. But the gentle moments, the blessings whispered through tears, the hand of a grandmother stroking a newborn's cheek, the soft look between two people who once played lovers on screen and are now partners in real life. If you've ever rooted for Dylan and Shen Yue, even just a little bit, this moment feels like a victory for all of us. It's like watching two favorite characters find their happily ever after for real. So to Dylan Wang's mom, if somehow you're hearing this, thank you. Thank you for showing us that even the strongest women cry when love becomes too big to contain. Thank you for raising a son who's become a man we admire. Not just for his talent, but for his heart. And to Dylan and Shen Yue, congratulations. Your fans are behind you. We're crying with you, laughing with you, and praying alongside you for your beautiful new family. If you felt even a tiny tug at your heart during this story, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more real, raw, and emotional celebrity moments. Share your thoughts in the comments. How did this moment make you feel? What's your favorite memory of Dylan and Shen Yue's journey together? Let's celebrate love, family, and growth together. Until next time, stay kind, stay hopeful, and keep believing in the power of love.